Hello guys and welcome to RC Action. So today for my first video, I have experience making videos, by the way. This is not my very first one, but this is the first for this channel, so it is my first video. As you can see, I have a special little RC right here. This is my 1/16 scale Traxxas Slash 4x4 brushed edition, and I've done some upgrades to it. I'm basically just showing you this so that you guys can get an idea of what's in my car and what will come for it, so that I can give you updates and you'll know what I'm talking about. So the first thing that I would like to show you is that we have different tires here. Let's see if I can grab a stock one. I think, there's one. I painted these black, but this is a size comparison between the completely bald ones and the brand new ones. These were, I believe, 65 millimeters, I think, and these are 70. So these have been amazing tires. They're way better than the stock RTR tires. I love them. They grip really well, and they are showing signs of wear, but it's not like the Traxxas tires were wearing down. This is wearing because I drive my truck really aggressively, whereas these ones literally just wore down bald in a couple of weeks. I've had these for about 3 weeks. No, I've had these for about 2 months. Sorry. And I've been using them for that whole time, and they've been performing wonderfully. So I'm really happy with these tires. I got them off of eBay. Not exactly sure if they're specifically made for anything, but they're 70 millimeters on aluminum rims, and the problem I was having with my plastic rims is that they got all bent and warped, and I was worried that once I get this thing on more power, that it would strip out the hexes. So that's over with. I really like these. I also had bad experience with plastic wheels before. They tended to break on me, so this is not gonna have that problem anymore. And I really like them. So I'll just get through with this so you guys can see. There is a T-bone racing bumper here. You see it's mounted on the bottom, and you can see the aluminum upgrades I've done. Let's see. We've got hot racing toe links for the suspension. We have atomic RC push rods right here for the steering. I was having a lot of, look how dirty this thing is. I probably should have cleaned it off before this video, but I decided not to. We've got a wrinkle in the paper. Sorry guys. I probably should have cleaned this off, but I didn't. I've been having a lot of fun out here, so it's all good, I guess. I was going to run beadlocks, but then I saw a lot of people were having problems with beadlocks and speed, and this truck really rips hard. And let me remind you, it is the brushed version. I have done a couple changes, actually quite a few changes to the electronics, and I'm soon going to be upgrading it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But first, I want to show you guys what else I've done. So we've got in there, you can see the axle carriers, which hold the axles, as you should know. And they're upgraded. They're atomic RCs. And inside I've got atomic RC hexes that are also blue. I'm going with the blue black aluminum kind of thing. I like it. I think it looks cool. So that's kind of the theme that I'm going with. We've got hot racing body posts, because my plastic ones were breaking from high rolling. I used to drive around, and with the stock tires, they would lose grip and then gain grip, and it would always cause the truck to roll. And so because of that, that caused problems for me. So that's over with now. These tires do not cause it to roll as much. They are really grippy on the road. In fact, they're actually on-road tires. But if you look at the tread, you can't see traces on this, but if you've seen a mini Slash before, you'll know that this is exactly the same tread pattern as the old one, except it's got bigger tires now, and it just grips so much better. And if you look closely, you can see these tires are soft. They're really, really soft. They're awesome. And you can see that if I pick it up, it's good. But if I have like a battery in there or something, the extra weight actually causes these tires to look like they're aired down, like for off-road, because they're so soft. They literally just like compress under the weight of the truck. And this truck isn't that heavy, so that's pretty awesome. I really have to say I'm impressed with that. Let's see. I've got toe links, push rods in the back, same upgrades in the back, same exact stuff. And in the front, if you look closely, you can see that I've got an aluminum bulkhead in the front because my plastic one was broken in multiple places and just was not serving its full purpose anymore. So I had to get that replaced, and I decided to upgrade. Okay, let's move on to the motor and the ESC. Then we'll get to the transmitter and receiver, and I will talk to you guys about what I am running this truck on and my goals for this truck. Okay. So the motor is the stock motor. I was running a 17-turn motor before, but it decided to burn up on me. And it also took the XL 2.5 with it. I did not know that running a 17-turn motor would burn up the ESC that was originally in this truck, but it did. So that disappointed me a little bit, but it's okay. So right now I'm running kind of a generic ESC. A lot of brushed Red Cat models actually run the very same ESC, and I am really impressed with it. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it does get warm on 2S LiPo, and B, when you go reverse, you can't get full 100% reverse. It only gives out about 50. So that's a little downside, but I haven't hated it. It's a forward brake reverse ESC, so it doesn't just have forward reverse, which is awesome. You don't want that because that can strip your diffs. Speaking of diffs, with this Integy bulkhead, which is also the diff housing, it serves two purposes in the front. You'll probably have to shim the divs. When I installed it, I did not know about shimming divs. In fact, I didn't even have any idea what that meant. Shimming the diff is basically putting little spacers. If you see here, I still have some left over. Putting little spacers so that the gear, the differing gear, is against the pinion gear, which is the output from the transmission. It wasn't close enough, so it kept shredding my gears up. And so I finally was asking people for help on Instagram and stuff, and one person helped me figure things out. So that was awesome. Thank you so much if you're watching right now. I won't say names because I don't want to cause problems or anything, but thank you so much. Okay, so if you look closely, you can see my cooling fan on the top of the motor is broken. And the reason I'm running a cooling fan is because I've changed the gearing. Right now I'm running, the stock was a 50-tooth spur and a 28-tooth pinion, I believe. And when I was running the 17-turn, I decided to switch the gearing. So now I'm running a 35-tooth pinion and a 45-tooth spur. So this truck gets up to about 50 miles per hour or higher. I don't have a GPS or speed gun, so I can't give you the exact amount, but I did use a speed calculator, and it said it would be over 55. but I doubt that because like the tire diameter, gear ratios and stuff, but I doubt that because this motor just doesn't seem to have enough torque for it. So it does get hot if I'm running at lower speeds, because it brushed motors don't like to run at low speeds. They like to run at higher speeds, but they also don't like to be running at high speeds constantly, because then they're working too hard. So you have to kind of find a good place for it. This Titan 12 turn has been above and beyond for the performance. I really like it. Traxxas did a good job. They made a good choice of putting this inside of this truck. I could have bought the Valenion, but I decided not to, because I just wanted to see how far brushed would go, and because I was very inexperienced before, and I didn't barely know anything about RCs. I had owned toy grade ones, but this is my first and only hobby grade at this moment. So I'm really happy with it. So I'm running a generic ESC. I put the cooling fans. These are actually computer fans that I just switched the connector on. You can see my nice wiring, I think. I zip tied things so that it would be a little bit less full of hassle. I like it. It's okay. It's not too bad. So now that that's over with, I will tell you what transmitter and receiver I'm running, and that happens to be an upgrade. So here's the stock transmitter. The receiver's over here. Hold on a second. Receiver's right here. It worked, but it didn't have enough features for me. I wanted to run a light kit and all sorts of cool stuff. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I really budgeted on this one. I shop on eBay for a lot of my RC parts. I know a lot of people will be like, no, not eBay, because eBay can lead to fraud and stuff, and a lot of the time everything is from China, and so it takes forever to ship. This is what I put in. Let's get it in a light. I'll put my car aside really quick. So this is what I've got right now. It is a Ghoul RC TG3. It is a 3-channel, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter and receiver. You can see I've got throttle limit because the old ESC, the XL 2.5, had a beginner's setting on it, whereas this one's simple. It just has jumper that change the mode from reverse to like track mode and lipo mode and nickel metal, you know. So it's really simple. It was only like $10. I was really budgeting on that, and I'm very impressed with this ESC. And it can run up to 3S lipo, which I will put to the test once I get a new motor. So this motor's good. It's gonna be my backup motor in case something happens. Whereas like I said before, my Reedy Radon motor did burn up, and so that motor is taking its place, and it serves its purpose. The Reedy Radon 17 turn, I read a lot of bad reviews and decided to get it anyway to test it out, and it lasted for about half a year, and then it burnt up on me for some reason, so that was disappointing, but it's okay, I guess. So now that we've got all that settled, I'll talk about this again. This one's got the throttle limit, so I've got it set on high right now, which lets me get up to about 50 miles per hour or higher. We've got steering trim, throttle trim, and dual rate steering. So you got your rates on that. On off switch and auxiliary, and that is like a shifter, I think, for like nitros and stuff, but it also can act as a switch, and so I will be pressing the auxiliary button for my LED kit that I will install on the new body that I'm getting. So I really like this thing. It's kind of bulky feeling compared to the other one. It is a lot bigger, and I will mount a GoPro right about here so I can film while driving. Because I don't really have anyone with me while I'm filming. It's kind of sad, but I don't really have any friends who go out RCing with me. I wish I did, but I don't. So yeah, that's good. Let's see, what else? What else have we got here? I think that is it. Please turn on that bell. Give this a like. Subscribe, please. I would love it if you subscribed. It would really help me out. And that is it for today. The next episode or video, I will be talking about what I want to get for upgrades. So I'll give you a little 360 view of the mini Slash. Let's see here. I will not show you the body because it's pretty much just destroyed. And I will be getting a new body, but it's expensive to get that. So yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please do so, as I said before. Leave a comment down below so that I can know what I need to do better, or if I did good. I don't have editing software, so please bear with me if this video is long. I'm sure it is very long. So if you've watched to this point, thank you so much. You are very loyal. And please tune in next time to watch more of my RC action. Peace out.